not a vampire, not an alien. I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Greetings and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm fucking awesome! No, wait, I'm not awesome. This fucking episode is awesome! Yeah, let's go with that! The book of Boba Fett of the Mandalorian. What the fuck? Who fucking cares, man? There's people that are like, hey, that's Yoda's lightsaber that kind of got destroyed in the comics. Who fucking cares, man? Who the fuck cares? Apparently some people. But, and this kind of thing, I'm like, holy moly, holy. This was the freakiest, best freaking live action episode ever! Maybe it's me because I'm surprised to see Cad Bane, one of my favorite bounty hunters ever, finally in live action. Now that's a cowboy we can get behind. A cowboy, which is the skills to get beat up the man, kind of thing. But I'm so scared, man. I'm scared. Can you not see it? I'm scared that that Boba Fett's gonna kill him. That's gonna kill him, and he's just introduced in live action. I don't want to see him dead. I don't want to see him dead. He's just live action. Oh my god, this is fucking awesome. Oh my god. Like some people are like, oh, we see Cad Bane. We have seen Cad Bane and live action, but that's not even the biggest. They're like, what? Not the biggest? Here's live action. Sure, you know, Ahsoka is also live action, and we already saw her. We saw already Luke. We even got the cowboy from the Mandalorian introduced, kind of thing. Cat Dam or whatever, kind of thing. We saw him, kind of thing, but. Having Cad Bane, I was so blown away. I saw the thumbnails I saw was like the stranger in the kind of thing, cowboy. I saw kind of mostly spoiler warnings kind of thing. I'm like, thank you so much for keeping the spoiler kind of thing going on. That there is no spoilers yet, kind of thing. Thank you for that. Really, that really helps a lot for being surprised in this episode. Anyway, let's talk about this kind of thing, because I can scream all fucking. I'm like, okay, Twisted Goblin, you know the drill. Keep low. Do something different, because if you're gonna talk about it after the fucking episode, we all know I'm gonna stay talking about it till that fucking, because I know more details. Now it's a little bit blurrier kind of thing, and that's what makes it also better for video, because if I kind of think I'm gonna go every fucking detail, because it was so good episode. Kind of thing, ever kind of thing. This was the best episode. Sure, yeah, we could complain that the book of Boba Fett had no Boba Fett again in it. That first there was a Mandalorian episode that was really good. Then now we got this episode that kind of goes with the Jedi kind of thing. And the Mandalorian has like, okay, first I need to go. So he goes to this planet where Luke Skywalker is training kind of thing. And we all know the CGI is way better. Like this is like, first I was like, I don't want to see a whole fucking episode or a whole freaking series where Luke Skywalker looking like a freaking digital kind of thing. Everybody's gonna hate it. Some people want that. I'm like, no. It's cooler when he stays a little bit of mystery kind of thing going on. And he does. He does look way better now. Apparently some YouTuber got that did CGI kind of thing and did it better. Got hired. It's like, you're hired! Like, that's how you do it. That's how you hire people. By seeing their skills and then hire them. Not like, okay, you try, we banish it to hell kind of things. Like, no, hire those people. Hire them. Anyway, so the Mandalorian goes there, sees some ant machines kind of thing, trying to build stuff, build a temple kind of thing for Luke. While Luke is training Baby Yoda, you know. Grogu. He's training Grogu kind of thing, but it's like, okay, that kind of thing. This is how you do it. This is how you should do it, kind of thing. Meditate, but here the baby kind of thing. Grogu tries to lift it, tries to like lift the frog. He's like, I'm hungry. I wanna eat that froggy. I wanna. And then he let it go because Luke is like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? And then it's like, oh shit. And then Frog is like, and Luke is like, okay, let me show you how it's done. All those frogs in the sky kind of thing, and all of them are like in a baby Yoda kind of thing. He's like, Grogu's like, oh, it's heaven! Kind of thing. The Mandalorian is sleeping while that's going on because R2-D2 was like, you know what? I'm gonna sleep without telling you lots of it. It's like, okay, I guess I just sit here till they done my training. And Luke is like kind of watching kind of thing. He is also talking after that. He's also like, let's take a walk. And he does with the Force kind of thing, making him call, and also telling him about Yoda. It's like, I had to train like you kind of thing. I hadn't somebody. My master was, from your species kind of thing. And would you like to remember kind of thing? It's like, it's like let me remember you. And he does this kind of thing, making him able to remember, but not so far as where he was born. It's more like when he was in the temple of the Jedi, and he got slaughtered, and everybody got slaughtered. 3 Jedi trying to keep him kind of thing. 3 Jedis are trying to keep him because of the bounty. Some people are also freaking out about this moment, in good and bad kind of thing. Like the temple kind of thing. The stormtroopers, and they look so. Well, they're not stormtroopers yet, but those clones, like, they look so much better than they ever done in kind of thing. They look so good. I'm like, holy shit, that's like menacing and also awesome. And they're fucking up those 3, but those 3 are apparently also in the promo motion for the and some people are like, dude, I don't like this because those 3 should are the kind of stages and real master skills kind of thing that were for Anakin kind of skills kind of. Now they're just a fodder for troopers. I'm like, who fucking gives a goddamn? I was like, it's cool, it's sounding great. I don't give a damn which Jedi those are kind of thing. I like it. I like as I'm already. I like what they've done. I like that Yoda kind of sword comes in play because after he remembers this, the Mandalorian sees Ahsoka. He wakes up, sees Ahsoka. He's like, "What the hell are you doing here? I thought you didn't want to train. Yoda. You could have trained, but you didn't want to." It's like, no, I don't want to. Everybody has choice, and I didn't choose it. But Luke wants the kind of thing, and yes, Grogu could be the first student kind of thing, and we're wondering, we keep wondering that, because just like the Mandalorian, Baby Yoda kind of thing, Grogu is still also in debate if what he's gonna choose. But it's also like that choice that Luke had to make, and that some people forget when his family was kind of thing. When his family is like, he has to go after Han kind of thing to save them. Kind of thing. He also went off his training kind of thing schedule, but also it's Baby Yoda kind of thing. Grogu is like, or like Luke says, like 50 years for you is like a whole lifetime for Mandalorian. There's a possibility if you train, you're never gonna see him again, so you can choose. But it's also like a lifetime is kind of thing. Is for you a blink of an eye. He can maybe just go with the Mandalorian for another 50 years. He dies of old age and he goes back to. He seems also maybe could be both kind of thing, that he goes to the Mandalorian, also has some Jedi training kind of thing going on, or at some point had to for himself a Jedi training. And I have a feeling, just a feeling, because he's so much about the Mandalorian that he's gonna be with the Mandalorian. He's gonna choose the Mandalorian Beskar armor that he got from Jin. I have just that feeling. Anyway, so like that kind of the choice thing, that was really awesome. But then we go to little friend in the Freetown kind of thing. I forgot his name. This guy, and he first in the first minutes of the episode, we see him going to the syndicate kind of thing, trying to like, this is ours now kind of thing. It's like, I'm gonna be a rich man kind of thing, and they leave. But because of the leaving, they're like, okay, we kind of, that was worth a lot of money. We're gonna send a message to them. And also, the Mandalorian, after he went to the Jedi kind of thing, the Mandalorian went back. It's like, okay, I can maybe help with getting somebody or get somebody to help out a little bit more of an army. They're really good fighters. He goes to him. He's like, I don't know, man. Freetown is now free. We're free. We are free to roam the world. We are free. We want our freedom. We don't want to see some other freaking bad guy showing up. So we're gonna stay out of it. That was the idea. But then, in the distance, somehow, he doesn't have a motorcycle or something to get to the thing. But like a stranger comes out of the shadow. I'm like, no, they wouldn't. Now, this point, not as a scene for that. No. And then comes Cat Bane. Cat fucking Bane! I'm like, holy moly, cannoli! Oh my god! It's really him. You see this kind of thing. He comes here, the voice even accurate. It's like, it's not just like it's Cat Bane, but it's done poorly. It's like Cat Bane, the voice, spot on. It's something that Ahsoka wasn't, because, other actor, kind of thing. It's like Cat Bane with the eyes kind of thing. He looks so dope. His whole costume is awesome kind of thing. What you think about Cat Bane thing, everything like about that is like, that screams Cat Bane. That screams like the baddest of badasses all across the world kind of thing. I hope he survives that we see him more in live action, because god diggity damn, that was cool. Like Cat Bane showing up, Cat Bane being this kind of thing, and then he was like, they do this western standoff kind of thing going to, but then we also got the double D kind of thing, the sheriff next to the marshal. The marshal is kind of thing, but the sheriff is kind of, he's like, I'm gonna shoot you because I don't. It's like, we don't like him kind of thing. He's not able to be bought. He is not kind of thing. Like you should shut the fuck up, like kind of thing. But he doesn't, and then the sheriff triggers kind of thing. The deputy kind of thing triggers. The marshal is like, no, tries to shoot, but he's not fast enough. Cat Bane shoots him, maybe not dead, maybe dead. Then shoots kind of thing, shoots the other guy, and he walks off. And he's like, if anybody else tries to hit kind of thing, you will have the same fate. But if you stay out of it, you can live free, whatever you want to do. And that's pretty much the ending. And I'm like, holy moly cannoli! That's so fucking awesome. This is like Cat Bane. This is like the Cat Bane, we all love it. I don't care that we didn't get the Book of Boba, but yes, the Book of Boba Fett is more the Mandalorian 1.2 kind of thing. And some people, I'm like surprised. Most of the people around the internet are like, this is a great episode, best of it. And there's like this one that's like I don't like it, like the first 2 episodes. I'm like, seriously. The 2 episodes. That was fun, don't get me wrong. I like those 2 episodes. But compared to this, has no chance, man. It's done well. It's not like it's all kind of characters pushed into it for pushing into it. I felt like it's built on the story. It did well on the story kind of thing. And we got Cat Bane making a menace. Sure, that makes the Boba Fett story a little bit shorter. But I feel like it's not the last we have seen of Boba Fett kind of thing. Sure, you have to wait a little bit longer to see everything, but I don't mind it if it's done right. I don't like if it's minded so done so well as this episode was with the Jedi, with the kind of thing. I like the Jedi just being like not the main characters in the story. I like them being more mystery, being like from the point of view of the Mandalorian. I like seeing the Mandalorian stuff. Yes, sure, Boba Fett is also sure it's his book kind of thing, but it's also like they already told you that the book of Boba Fett is like Mandalorian 2.5 kind of thing. It's like it's something in the middle, and now we know why. Because the Mandalorian is kind of much into it. Maybe the book of Boba season 2 will be more kind of thing, but this one just blown me so much away. And also Cad Bane is gonna be kind of a big deal for Boba Fett, because the last time they had a standoff was in a cancelled kind of thing, and they shot each other. They shot each other like kind of thing, but Cad Bane didn't have a helmet on like Boba Fett, and Boba Fett had that kind of crash into it that we all see and know kind of thing, and that's because of Cad Bane. I'm like, it's the best moment to be a Star Wars fan. Like the way this episode went, the way everything, like it's like perfection, man. Like no Star Wars movie ever was this good kind of thing. I felt like this episode was a Star Wars movie in its own kind of thing. This one was like no movie could have deal with the TV shows. The TV shows are the best. People want to see the movies. I'm like, I don't want to see the movies if that's giving up on anything. And if we're gonna see the movies and continuation, I feel like Grogu should be grown up and be a Mandalorian kind of thing, or be like half Mandalorian, half kind of thing. Because yes, they're like, you cannot be both. It's like, yes, you can. I mean, we literally have a Mandalorian kind of thing that became a Jedi, and then we got also Luke being kind of having his friends, even though he kind of went his own way, and Leia was also trained, but also went her own way before this kind of thing. So he was not trained. And now Grogu would be the first one, but he has to make a choice. It's also, I think, for Grogu a little bit because he gets distracted by the Mandalorians. Like, I kind of like to be a Jedi again, but also lots of bad stuff happened when I was trying to be the first time a Jedi. And I'm a Padawan, that's gonna be a long time a Padawan. Also got a long life ahead of me. But also, like, do I want to be trained? Or do want to be a Mandalorian? He has this choice kind of thing, to be one of the other. Even though the Mandalorian is kind of not a Mandalorian right now, he still has to go to Mando kind of thing. But even though he's a Mandalorian, because you know he's the Kree, he's a foundling, he's kind of thing. Even though he took his helmet off, that's like the only rule he fucking broke from all the fucking reasons. Like your helmet off, Jesus Christ, man, let the guy take his helmet off now and then. Not every time, it's like you have to keep your helmet on like 90% of the time, but whatever. I'm looking forward to the next episode. That's the season finale. But also, I hope if Cad Bane doesn't, I want to see Cad Bane, because Cad Bane is also a character that got a history with Jango Fett. Was big friends with Jango Fett. Then trained Boba Fett, but Boba Fett didn't like. It felt like Cad Bane was a little bit too rough, and because of that, they kind of get crossed, and then that happened. So they have a whole history, even though we never seen Cad Bane and Jango Fett in the same place. But whatever. Anyway, I love this kind of thing. An Omega level doesn't even describe how good this episode was. It was bad. Cad Bane kind of, oh my god, seeing Cad Bane in live action. Maybe after watching it a few times, I'm less liking it. But it blew me away to see Cad Bane in live action. Like, oh, that was so good. I want to Cad Bane a kind of a game. Give me that. Anyway, that's pretty much all I got for you. I mean, I could still talk about the whole freaking time we see Cad Bane and how cool bounty hunter he is. He's my favorite bounty hunter kind of thing. Woo! What the fuck was that? Somebody outside is doing some stupid stuff. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see all of you crazy people and Star Wars fans and everything in the other thing. Goodbye, my Goblin Nation. Goodbye.
Then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.